Sky Sports report that Tottenham are interested in Ayla Zababani and will be ready to match Bournemouth's requested fee of €70 million, including add-ons, if the player opens to the potential move. Zabani's priority is currently PSG, who are yet to agree a fee. Thomas Frank begun his first ever Tottenham Hotspur press conference before the Reading game, paying his respect to the late Diego Jota and Andre Silva. That's how he kicked it off. Thomas Frank called Ange Postecoglou a Tottenham legend. He said Ange will forever be a legend here at Tottenham, one of the only three who won a European trophy here in the first 41 years. Thomas Frank on the importance of the preseason campaign. He said we need to hit physical targets, make sure the players are fit, strong and robust so we compete on four fronts. The second thing is to get the principles into the players. These friendlies are about to getting better. That is the purpose of pre-season. Thomas Frank on who will name Spurs captain. He said, I haven't decided on that yet. I have a long list of bullet points to get through. He was captain last season. Tomorrow we have 45 minutes of Son and Romero will be captains of both. That is what happened. Romero was the captain of the first 45, Son for the second 45. Injury updates from Thomas Frank before the Reading game. He said James Maddison is in part training, which is with the team, which is a positive step, and Draxler and Kulusevski are a little bit further away from returning. Thomas Frank on what it means to be Spurs manager. He said, I'm very proud to sit in this chair and be part of the next chapter in Tottenham history. I'll do everything every day to hopefully take the club to new heights. That's the ambition. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't have big ambitions. Thomas Frank on his goal for next season. The first aim is we need to be able to compete in all four competitions, he said. Thomas Frank said it's extremely positive that the team won the Europa League, the trophy they deserved and needed. I want to add to that. Thomas Frank on the arrival of Mohamed Kudus. He says it is great signing, top work from Daniel, Vinay and Johan in getting a really good player ahead of pre-season. He gives us unpredictability in the game. His finishing is really good. He's almost the perfect age to not just perform but to take to the next level. Thomas Frank on Daniel Levy wanting Spurs to win the Premier League and Champions League. He said, I share these ambitions for the club. A club of this size should have that ambition. How far away we are is probably difficult to say, but we should throw it forward and go for it. Thomas Frank on suggestions that his Spurs side will be boring. He said, I'm convinced we score a lot of goals, but we need to be able to defend also if we want to win enough football matches. I haven't seen one single team have success without being able to defend. That's not saying we don't want to attack. We need to be brave. A nice mixture. We'll be pragmatic sometimes when we need to be. Thomas Frank, should I say, on his forward options. He said, I think the front three forward, depending on if we play with a 10 and a front three with Dominic up front. I think Richardson's a good striker too. I know he's been struggling with injuries. I think he's having a strong end to the season. He's very important for the team to win that Europa League trophy. Brennan Kulusevski, I know he's out for a little while, but he's still there. Maddison, Odobert and Tell and now Kudus. I think that's a strong creative front line, and I'm 100% sure we'll score lots of goals.